Just last weekend, I was in Rome.
I was in Zurich the other day.
And obviously, our show isn't on in Rome. This is so funny.
But obviously, the Oprah Winfrey Show is not shown in Zurich.
So we say to the sales guy, this is the bag. We'd like to have this bag. And he said, no, madame, this bag cannot be sold.
And she says to me,
This bag cannot be sold. It's impossible. It's impossible for this bag to be sold.
no, it's too expensive.
It's impossible for this bag to be sold. We say, but the bag is right there. It's on the shelf.
But I was in Zurich for Tina Turner's wedding.
I was in Rome for this event that Quincy Jones was having.
And I decided I'm going to leave the hotel. It's just me, by myself.
So I'm at the Louis Vuitton store.
Gail wasn't there, no friends. I'm out by myself. And I go into a store, which shall remain unnamed. And I say to the woman, excuse me, may I see that bag right above your head? And she said, no, you don't want to see that one. You want to see this one because that one will cost too much. You will not be able to afford that. And I said, well, no, I really did want to see that one. And she refused to get it. She refused to get it. And she started to show me these other little bags. I said, but I really do just really want to see that one. And she said, oh, I don't want to hurt your feelings. And I said, okay, thank you so much. You're probably right. I can't afford it. And I walked out of the store. Now, why did she do that?
And police caught the suspects on foot, all except this woman, the one who first came into the store asking about the pair of shoes. She remains at large.
When she went into the store, she asked about a pair of shoes. And when the clerk went to get those shoes, the four co-conspirators rushed in.
Police say the group made off with $94,000 worth of merchandise and jumped into a Durango, but police were right behind them.
If you are going to focus on the looting, which, by the way, white people are looting too, we need to see those images. I'm sick of just seeing black people walking around looting. White people are looting too.
I don't care if somebody decides to loot a Gucci or a Macy's or a Nike, because that makes sure that that person eats. That makes sure that that person has clothes.
Gail wasn't there, no friends. I'm out by myself.
That is reparations. Anything they want to take it, because these businesses have insurance.
It took the group from Newark just 24 seconds to steal 48 handbags from the Balenciaga store in East Hampton Village 2 weeks ago.
That's where the car rammed the storefront and the suspects made away with some pricey Chanel handbags.
And another group of suspects drove a stolen work van into the front glass display window of the store in a smash and grab.
Recently, the nearby Burberry store experienced a so-called smash and grab. And across the street, a board covers damage at the Tiffany store where a rock was thrown through a window.
The store hasn't even replaced it yet, and now they've got to replace the other window along with the front door.
Now, today's incident is adding to concerns about crime.
Almost 3 months to the day, it's happened again. Yet another stolen van driven straight into the Chanel store here on Robertson, just south of Beverly.
Robertson at the Chanel store. Suspect vehicle is a gray Mercedes Sprinter. No license plate. Suspects are 4 males. Suspects drove the vehicle into the store.
It was 2:40 this morning when the suspects drove that stolen private delivery van loaded with water bottles through the front door of the Chanel store, again here on Robertson. But this time there was an armed security guard inside, and gun in hand, he confronted them. And the suspects, thought to be anywhere from 2 to 4 masked men, took off running, all of them in separate directions. Now, at first glance, it doesn't appear they got away with
stealing more than $90,000 worth of luxury handbags in the Hamptons. It's just one of several similar crimes all over the tri-state, emboldened criminals seemingly fearless of the legal consequences.
Inside a Balenciaga store.
During that pursuit, the Durango traveled at speeds of up to 100 miles an hour. They were swerving into the oncoming lanes of traffic in an attempt to get away. And the East Hampton Village Police Department terminated the pursuit at that time because of the clear danger to the public.
Eventually, the suspect's car became disabled around the LIE in Wading River, and police caught the suspects on foot, all except this woman, the one who first came into the store asking about the pair of shoes. She remains at large. Ali Harris, though, was in court today in Riverhead facing charges stemming from the incident. He was released without bail. Basima Davis, Jost was held on $150,000 bond because police in Nassau County just arrested her in January in Roslyn Heights for allegedly having stolen property and burglar tools. She was arrested then with another group of people from New Jersey.
Another man allegedly involved in the Balenciaga incident, Jamal Johns of Newark, was also in court today. He remains in custody because he already has prior convictions on grand larceny and burglary charges. Wazir Rogers, he did not show up for his court date today, so he is now a wanted man.